about to leave. Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a purple date night makeup look, and it's going to be kind of like a party look. I am starting with my primer. This is the So Blown primer by Caliray. This has become my all-time favorite primer, and it's so nice, and it smells pretty nice too. Foundation I'm using today is the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Eclait Le Teint Foundation in BD40. I feel like I can never pronounce that right. This is a little bit of an older foundation. I do not know if you can purchase it still, but it seems to just match my skin tone perfectly right now, and you don't need a lot of product to get a nice result. So remember, the whole purpose of foundation is just to make sure that your skin on your face is even. So in my case, my forehead is usually darker than the rest of my face. My cheeks are usually really pink. You can still see a little bit of that shining through the foundation. And yeah, generally it's just to cover up, not really to cover up any spots or anything. That's what the concealer is for. So with concealer, I do go in with my dark circles. For some reason, I have really dark ones today, and I have one sunspot that I like to cover up. This is the Kosas Creamy Revealer Concealer in 04 Neutral. It is a little bit yellow, but you can see here that I always go back in with my foundation brush to just blend it right into the foundation. And it's the best method I find. So I go back in one more time with my concealer before I use my powder. That's just to blend out any creases if you have any. And the powder is Huda Beauty Easy Bake and Snatch Press Setting and Brightening Powder in the shade Pound Cake. This powder, like, it might be expensive, guys, but it is so worth it. It is the best powder that I have found probably to date. I mean, there's a lot of different powders on the market. Of course, there's like hundreds, but I love this product so much. I've never purchased Huda Beauty before, like for powder, before this time. So I'm doing a little bit of contour with the Patrick Toffer Face Cream Contour and Powder Duo. I believe this is one of the light shades. I don't know exactly which color, but I'm using only the powder right now, and the powder is a little bit more warm than the cream contour, but I just added a touch just to warm up my face. Next, going in with blush, I am using the Pat McGrath and Bridgerton Collab, the Blushing Delights Blush Palette. This palette, like, while the packaging is super cheap, which is weird for Pat McGrath, I love the product. Like, these blushes are so potent, you do not need a lot, and you really have to blend it. So again, you can see that I went back over it with my foundation brush. So for highlighter, I'm using my Mary Lou. Just as a tip for y'all, I went on Amazon and I finally found it again, and it's only $17. So, and that's Canadian. So if you guys want to go check it out, now's your chance. For brows, I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. This is hands down the best brow pencil I've ever used. Drugstore ones are super waxy and they don't apply very nicely. And so this is like hands down my favorite, and the tip is small enough that you can really get those fine lines if you wish. And to make them stay in place, I use my Benefit 24-Hour Brow Gel. And again, that's probably my favorite brow gel too. I've used a variety of drugstore brands, and I've also used the Kosas one, and none of them really compare to the Benefit one. So it's Benefit, I go all the way. Okay, so now we're going into eyeshadow. So I'm using 3 palettes today, and just to create like this fun sparkly look. I don't really use sparkly shadows on my eyes too much, but I was feeling kind of like in the party mode, and I wanted to do purple because I was wearing purple shirt and purple pants. So I'm using the Sigma and Knook Pro Palette Collab. And like, I think I've only used this palette once or twice, and it's absolutely beautiful. Like, some of these shades, like just the fact that she has it set up with the purples on the very right hand side, the blue and stuff, it's just gorgeous. So I'm putting the deep purple in my crease. It's not really a sparkly color. It's kind of a metallic, but not really. You can't really tell. So I'm blending it out with the lighter shade of purple, and then I go in with a completely clean brush just to blend out the edges a little bit more. With this look, I'm not being too precise. Like, it doesn't have to be a super blend in order to look good because I'm adding sparkles on top later. So in the outside corner, I go in with a dark blue shade just to give the look a little bit of definition. That's kind of my go-to thing, really. I always add a darker color on the outside corner, but in this case, it's a completely different color. Sometimes I stay within the same color family. So I'm blending into the crease there with the purple on the other side of the brush, and then I decided to just apply that same purple color all over the lid. So again, I go back in with my clean brush and I blend into the crease, and I just blend kind of towards the eyebrow a little bit to get a better blend. I'm going in with my pencil brush now and my finger to add a little bit of the white sparkly shade on the inner corner. Again, this is to brighten the eye, especially when you have dark shadows on your eye, but also to give your eye the definition. So you generally, if you want like a kind of an upturned look, I don't know if this is going to explain it the right way at all, but with my eye shape, I love having the light inner corner and then the dark outer corner, and it looks so good together. So with that same pencil brush, I'm using the other side of it to add some of the purple to the lower lash line. So I kind of keep adding until I'm satisfied with the color. I build it up a little bit here. And then on the very outside corner, I add some of the blue just so it blends with the top lid, because again, I don't want it to not match. And then I'm going in with my Solmane 2, I believe it's Solmane 2, or is it just Solmane? I can't remember how to spell it. It's by Oden's Eye Cosmetics. I'm going in with some of the blue and some of the purple sparkly shades. These aren't glitter. Well, I guess they're glitter, but they're not. You'll see at the end, I go in with the Alva 2 palette, and I add like these really glittery sparkles on top, and it looks so good. For liner, I don't use anything on the waterline, but my liquid liner today is the Jeffree Star Beach Proof Eyeliner in Gothic Beach. It's just the plain black shade. Sometimes I switch between this one and my Too Faced Better Than Sex. Again, mascara is L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. Lashes and lip gloss is Jeffree Star The Gloss in Beaded Glass. And then I am adding the sparkles, and I finish off the look with a Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray, and that's it for the look. So I hope you guys enjoyed it today. I love this kind of like party look. Again, it's more for fun. I don't do this all of the time, but it looks so good. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please click the like button and the bell button, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.